Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're in my living room today, or living room. We're in my kitchen today because I have a super fun video that I'm so excited to film. Like, so excited because I get to talk about freaking food. 1 second. Okay, but seriously, all I do is talk about food on my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Natalia. I'm on the Weight Watchers Blue plan. Also, I have a toddler who is super loud. He's actually watching a movie right now, but it won't last for long. Anyways, I am on the Weight Watchers Blue plan. I get like 25 points a day. I took a huge break. Oh god, I almost dropped something. I took a huge break from Weight Watchers not too long ago, for like a month. Just to refresh because I've been on it so long, but I have a long way to go in my weight loss journey. I'm also trying to conceive right now, just lightly, I would say. So yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to be healthy. Overall, this whole Weight Watchers thing is to be healthy, and if I lose weight, fine, but I'm happy with myself. I love myself, but I do want to be healthier, and that's what Weight Watchers allows me to do. So if you've never heard of Weight Watchers, it is basically a program. It is now rebranded to WW, but it's basically just a weight loss program. Everything is literally laid out for you. The app is so easy to use. I can totally make a video on how I got started with Weight Watchers and how to use the app and stuff. I know most of you are familiar with Weight Watchers, but I did want to have at least one video on my channel for maybe someone who's searching for like foods to eat on Weight Watchers in the beginning, because I remember when I first started, that was the first thing that I looked up on like YouTube, Pinterest, Weight Watchers meals, like what to buy, because I was just completely overwhelmed with what to buy. But truly, I want to say this, the Weight Watchers community is the one reason I stay with Weight Watchers. If it wasn't for the amount of support you get on the Weight Watchers program, there's no way I would be doing it right now. It is unlike anything I've ever seen. Mostly everyone is so supportive. I do get negative comments here and there, but mostly everyone is so sweet and supportive and just great, and they come up with amazing ideas. I also highly recommend having a Instagram, whether that be solely dedicated to Weight Watchers or just a personal one. I used to have a solely dedicated Weight Watchers Instagram, but I've currently switched over to my personal one, where I still share my food and just my daily life. So I'll leave that on the screen in case you want to follow me there, because I do share tons of food and everything. I'm on it 24/7. So yeah, so today's video is going to be my WW staples for beginners. So I wanted to make this video because like I said, I remember being on Weight Watchers and starting on Weight Watchers and having no clue what to buy. So I just compiled a bunch of stuff that have been my absolute staples and helped me lose 30 pounds. So if you didn't know, I have lost 30 pounds on the Weight Watchers program. It took me about 7 months, which is slow, I know, but I ate everything I wanted, and I mean that. I ate fast food when I wanted, I ate dessert when I wanted, like I ate everything I wanted, and I made it happen. So I really do believe in Weight Watchers. I think it's an amazing program, and yeah, I'm back on it. It's been like 2 weeks now, and I have dropped 2 pounds, which is like nothing, but you guys, I've been on it for so long that I think my weight loss is going to be slower just in general, and also I'm not working out right now, so that's a huge thing. But anyways, I've been talking for too long. Let's get into my favorite WW staples. So this is in no particular order. I just compiled everything right here, and I'm gonna go through it. I also have my coffee handy. Alright, so first things first, I have this Clear American right here. If you don't know, Clear American comes from Walmart. I'm sorry if this doesn't focus as well. I'm kind of far away because I have all of this stuff right here. But this one is in the peach nectar flavor, so I highly recommend sparkling waters, whether that be LaCroix, whatever you call it. Clear American, which does have like Splenda, Circulus, whatever in it. So this makes it easier for me to not drink diet soda, but I also highly recommend drinking diet soda. On WW, I have lost 30 pounds drinking diet soda like every day. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't cut diet soda out of your diet. Can you bring it to me? So yeah, I have this. I just love the clear American drinks. My favorite is actually the key lime, but they didn't have that in stock the last time I went to pick these up. So I just got this one, haven't tried it yet, but I would highly recommend sparkling waters, especially this brand, Clear American. Next is just an absolute staple for beginning Weight Watchers. I think this is truly what helped me lose a lot of my weight, is protein shakes and coffee. So today I am drinking my coffee with the salted caramel Quest. Most people on Weight Watchers like to do the caramel premier protein, which is amazing as well, but I just decided to try something new, and this is very good. So these are 2 points per protein shake, and if I didn't say, this is 0. All sparkling waters are 0 for the most part. But yeah, these are 2 points, so creamer gets really high in points. I use creamer now more than I did in the beginning, because I just feel like I just know my body better, and I know the amount of creamer that I can intake and things like that. But in the beginning, these truly helped me lose all my weight, and I still go back to them when I feel like now I feel like I'm dropping weight so quickly that I wanted a coffee that was going to be low in points, so I went back to protein shakes. So yeah, I highly recommend trying either the caramel premier protein or this one, or any flavor for that matter, like any of them will do. On the while we're talking about coffee, these cold brew packets are an absolute staple for me. So this is actually, 1 second. Gabriel, did you spill it? Okay, so this is like a newer staple for me, but I did want to mention my absolute favorite way to get my espresso for my protein shakes is my Ninja. So my Ninja has a setting on it called specialty coffee that makes a perfect espresso shot, and that's what I use most of the time. That's what I'm using today. But if you don't want to buy an espresso machine, I highly recommend getting these cold brew packets. So basically you can make 6 individual cups or 2 pitchers of cold brew, and I swear you can make it as concentrated as you want it. So if you want an espresso shot, I would say add less water and it will give you that espresso flavor. So yeah, I'm just trying to give like ideas if you don't have a coffee pot that makes espresso and you don't want to buy one. I used to also use like a monk pot that you can put on your stove for a while, until I got like my Ninja. Actually, I would just pour coffee in my protein shake. You could always just do coffee. I just think that espresso helps the protein shake not taste so protein shake, if that makes sense. So the stronger the coffee, the more you taste the coffee and the less protein shake, if that makes sense. But it's still really good either way. Okay, so this is absolute staple. This is an absolute staple for in the beginning for me. This is the Boathouse ranch dressing. So I'm a ranch girl all the way around. Like, I put ranch on everything. Ranch and ketchup are like my thing. So this has saved my life in the beginning, especially in the beginning, you guys, because I would just put this on everything. I would literally just make chicken and just put this on chicken and like call it a day. So yeah, highly recommend. I got this at Walmart. Most of everything, actually, I only shop at Walmart. Anyways, this is so good. This tastes better than freaking ranch that's dairy, or not dairy, that has like full milk and mayonnaise and everything. This is made with Greek yogurt. It's a yogurt based ranch. So this is so good, and I believe you can have 2 tablespoons for a point. Yeah, something like that. Don't quote me. I'll put points on the screen. That sounds fun. I'll put points on the screen because I will forget to say the points for everything. So I'll put them all on the screen. Next is definitely Tostitos. So this is one of those things that I did not know, like, were so low in calories. Like, this, you can have 2 tablespoons for 1 Smart Point, which is amazing. Like, I used to just eat the crap out of this, and now I know, like, you can still have Tostitos cheese dip. You just have to measure it. So this is awesome. I put this on anything that needs cheese ever. Also, you can try the Fritos one. That one's really good as well. I just feel like I get more for my money when I buy Tostitos because it's bigger for the same price. So that is that. Next, a huge staple is Greek yogurt on Weight Watchers. Everything is made out of Greek yogurt and everything can be substituted for Greek yogurt. That is something I've learned because Greek yogurt has just a plain, you know, plain taste. It's a little bit tangy, tart, whatever you want to call it, but seriously, I put this in everything now. I make my pizza dough bagels out of it, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, 2-ingredient dough. It's basically made for pizza, bagels, any type of bread on Weight Watchers. You could just Google that and I'm sure you'd see so much stuff about it. But yeah, this is just non-fat, plain Oikos Greek yogurt. I've never tried this brand, but Walmart gave it to me the other day, so I just highly recommend any brand of non-fat Greek yogurt. It will save your life. You could put it in place of sour cream, or you could use light sour cream. That's also an option, but you know, when you just have Greek yogurt on hand, this is fire. Something I've learned on Weight Watchers as well is Greek yogurt, anything, is mainly healthy. All right, next let's talk about coffee creamers. So sugar-free creamers are absolute staple because, you know, you never realize how much coffee creamer you're actually putting in your coffee until you have to measure it, watch your calories, or see the points. So this is my favorite ever. Is the shh. Be quiet, Mama's trying to film, okay? Please. So this is my favorite coffee creamer ever. It's just the French vanilla sugar-free from Coffee Mate. And I believe the points are lower on this than the Great Value, which is annoying because I have to pay more for it. But it also comes in this jumbo size, which I love because I can use some coffee creamer and matcha and stuff. I drink a lot of different drinks during the week, so it's worth it to me. Sorry, I'm trying to find my Weight Watchers app. I could not find it. But yeah, I believe you can have like 2 tablespoons of this for a point. 1 tablespoon for 0, 2 for 1 point, 3 for 1 point, 4 for 2 points. So I almost always do 4 tablespoons for 2 points. So yeah, highly recommend the Coffee Mate French vanilla sugar-free. Please stop, Gabriel. Mama's trying to film, okay? Do you want to go in timeout? Do you want to go in timeout? You gotta wait, okay? You gotta wait, please. Okay, I need to move faster through this because I still have so much stuff to show you guys. Okay, so let's just start with these. Rice cakes, the absolute staple for me on WW. I would be showing you guys the Laughing Cow cheeses if I had any left. But the Laughing Cow cheeses are 1 point and they are perfect on rice cakes. So I always have rice cakes in my house for when I get snacky. These are just the everything ones. I actually got these at Target. I don't think my Walmart carries them, but yours might. But these are so good. Like I said, I'll put the points on the screen because I don't remember exactly what the points are. But I think it's 1 with the Laughing Cow cheese is 2 points. And then I have like a piece of fruit and I'm like good for snacks. So it's a low point snack option. Also a low point snack option or even dessert option are Fiber One brownies. My favorite are actually the birthday cake Fiber Ones, but my store didn't have any, and so I just bought the chocolate brownie, which are so good as well. These are 2 points almost across the board for all Fiber One brownies are 2 points. So yeah, these are so good, and I think they recently redid the formula, so I feel like they're even softer and not as like dry now. But these are perfect if you just need like something sweet after your lunch or after dinner, and these are just perfect. I even see people warm them up and put ice cream on them or some chocolate syrup, something like that. So that's a great option. Next, we'll just go ahead with some snacks. White cheddar smart food popcorn or skinny pop or boom chicka pop kettle corn. Those are like my top things. Popcorn is so low calorie and low points, so you can have, I believe, 3 cups of this for 5 points, which 3 cups is a lot of popcorn. Like, it's a good amount. So I highly recommend the white cheddar, and make sure you get the smart 50 because that just, it's less calories and stuff like that. So I highly recommend this. Next snack that I highly recommend, my whole family will tell you, we absolutely adore these. So these are just the white cheddar Cheeto puffs. These, you can have like 32 of them for 5 points, which is a great amount, okay? So my son loves these. They're simply, well, ones, so there's like no artificial preservatives, flavors, or colors, which I like. I feel better giving to him versus, you know, just like Doritos or something. And he absolutely loves these, you guys. Like he will sit down, be a good boy, watch a movie if I give him these Cheetos, you know what I mean? Like, highly recommend these. These are so good. Highly. Okay, next we have a Greek yogurt. This is just a strawberry cheesecake one. My favorite is probably the key lime light and fit, but these are almost always 2 points across the board. They're such a good filling snack, or even breakfast option. Sometimes I have this with some strawberries or even sometimes granola, any type of fruit on top, or I just have it as a quick snack. Like I said, across the board, almost always 2 points, and I just feel like that is such a good option. And these are actually really good, you guys. I know they're Greek yogurt, and if you've never had these, they're so good. I don't even eat regular yogurt anymore because these are just, I prefer it now. Almost all of this stuff I prefer over other options now, which is awesome. That is like the whole reason I wanted to join Weight Watchers in the first place, is for the lifestyle change mainly, not for just the weight loss, but the lifestyle change. All right, moving along. I forgot to talk about another creamer while I was talking about the sugar-free, but I've recently tried the Nut Pods creamer, so you can have a good amount of this for low points, and it's dairy-free. So I have been trying to go dairy-free, you guys, believe it or not, but I'm absolutely failing at it, and it sucks because a lot of the things that I do eat on Weight Watchers that I like are staples for me have dairy in them. So I've really been struggling with it. So hopefully one day I can completely cut out dairy, but I didn't even realize, like, most of the things I do in my life, I don't realize actually how hard they're going to be. I'm just like, okay, let's do it, and then I'm like, man, that's hard. But anyway, Nut Pods are a great dairy-free alternative to coffee creamer. They're absolutely delicious. They're made with almond and coconut like flavor, so if you like almond milk, these are perfect for you. I love almond milk. I prefer almond milk. So these are really good. I just can't stay away from the Coffee Mate one, which I believe is dairy-free. Yeah, it's non-dairy. But if you want something healthier, this would be a better, you know, option. So I just want to throw that out there. The next thing is my butter bread. So bread is one of those things that I've always struggled with on weight loss journeys, not necessarily WW, but just being on a weight loss journey, because, you know, you think whole wheat or 21 grain bread is going to be healthier for you than a slab of butter bread, you know. But being on Weight Watchers has really made me look at calories on things and points, and almost always wheat bread is higher in calories than white bread or butter bread, which is so interesting to me. So a lot of people on Weight Watchers will tell you to get the 45 calorie like Sara Lee bread, and while you can totally do that, because I believe you can have like 2 pieces for 1 point or something like that, it is like no bread. It's like this thin, it's like no bread. So I prefer to get the Sara Lee butter bread. You can have 2 slices for 4 points, and it gives you so much more bread, you guys. And I've just fell in love with the taste of this. So I just thought I would throw it out there in case anyone was wondering if you're eating the 45 calorie bread and you're like, I cannot do this anymore. This is so good. This is such a good option. Nature's Own actually makes a butter bread that's the same amount of points as well, that is just as good. So I get either or, whatever the grocery store has, but this stuff is so good to make French toast out of. I just have toast sometimes in the morning, avocado toast. I actually prefer like sourdough for avocado toast, but when I don't have sourdough, this is good as well. Gabriel's being extra quiet in there, but I just want to finish really quickly. I still have a good amount of stuff to go through. So fat-free cheese is absolutely something you should have on Weight Watchers. It lowers the points of any dish that requires cheese to almost nothing. You can have such a good amount for almost no points. I think you have 1/4 of a cup for like 1 point, which is a good amount of cheese like for yourself. And adding it in recipes and splitting it up is even better. So yeah, I highly recommend switching your cheese over to fat-free. It's an acquired taste. It's something that you will have to get used to. I didn't like it at first, but now I've learned to love it and switch out my cheese. Sometimes I still do eat regular cheese when it comes to like pepper jack and things like that, but for cheddar and mozzarella, I mainly eat fat-free cheese. Also, one of those things that I'm trying to go dairy-free, so I don't eat that much of it, but I mainly get it for I mainly get it for Gabriel and Zach, who love cheese, but I'm trying to cut it out. So sad. I deal with acne, if you're wondering. I have really, really bad acne right now. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just going through something. My body's trying to tell me something. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to cut out dairy and failing at it. Not for any reason other than I just really want to help my acne. Anyway, so recent discovery is this theater style popcorn seasoning spray. So this is 0 points, I believe. I'm actually going to scan it because I'm kind of interested, because I don't remember the points. Yeah, 0 points for a serving. Let's just say I have. Okay, so 0 points almost across the board. So I've tried this on popcorn, on some Skinny Pop, and it is really fire, you guys. And I like how it's in an aerosol can versus I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, which is like a spray. But this is also really good as well and comes in handy on Weight Watchers. You definitely need this. 0 points for both of them. And I put these on waffles as in place of like a slab of butter or toast in the morning, anything like, or popcorn. You definitely need these. Also, you can spray your pan with this for 0 points instead of using like Pam. Even though the Pam cooking spray is 0 points, most of them aren't. All of them aren't, is what I'm trying to say. So this is a good alternative to spray your pan with, both of these. But yeah, definitely need these on Weight Watchers. Something that I learned very quickly in the beginning, because I will miss butter. You will miss it. Okay, so make sure you get those. Just do it. Okay, so right here is a Progresso. This is a Progresso light soup. This one's a chicken pot pie one. This one is 200 calories for this whole can. Make sure you're getting these Progresso light soups because they will save your butt too. Like when you have nothing in your house but like junk food and all of this stuff, if you have like a fiance like me who eats junk food, you have like nothing else, you need to go grocery shopping and you have one of these. I keep these on hand, as well as the Amy soup always, because these always save my butt, especially nights I don't feel like cooking. I can just cook this up really quickly and it ends up being like 4 points at most for the whole can, and that's at most. So yeah, these are definitely a staple. If you've never tried them, most of them are really fire. They taste a little bit diet light, but it's good. Just zest it up, okay? Add some veggies, add some salt and pepper, garlic powder, whatever you want, you know? Oh, I should have talked about these when I was talking about bread, but Extreme Wellness are my favorite tortillas ever. The moment I started Weight Watchers and I started buying these, I won't even buy flour. Like, even if I quit Weight Watchers one day and gain back all my weight, I still won't buy flour tortillas because these are just as good, you guys. Even better, I feel. Like, I don't know, they're so good. A lot of people try and tell me to switch to Carb Balance, the Mission Carb Balance one, but those are higher in points, and I am completely content with these. They're so good, you guys. So 1 point per tortilla. It's amazing. You can make fajitas. I make breakfast burritos, regular burritos, enchilada, like all of the things with these. Highly recommend getting these when you're starting your weight loss journey. All right, we are almost done here. Just a couple more things. Sugar-free G-Hues. G-Hues has been a huge thing in my life. Something that I realized, like, wow, sugar-free sauces can be good, and G-Hues makes the best of them. So right here I just have the Teriyaki Marinade, which I love this stuff, you guys. I make all kinds of stir fries, chicken, everything with this. I have like 3 of these in my cabinet right now. Also, the freaking honey mustard. It took a while to get used to, I'm not gonna lie, because I love honey mustard. I just love like a good sugary honey mustard, but I've totally gotten used to it. It is so good with chicken nuggets, anything like that. Love. Also, the sweet and spicy, this one specifically, the sweet and spicy specifically is my favorite G-Hues barbecue sauce ever. They're all good, but this one just has that tiny bit of spice to it. If you like spice, it will change your life, I swear. So highly recommend any G-Hues sauces. I actually have like 17 more G-Hues sauces in my fridge. I just didn't want to bring all of them out. I have a whole, like, what are they called, section for sauces, and one whole row of those is G-Hues. Not gonna lie, I'm running out of storage, so I need to go quick. Crystal Light, absolute staple on my weight loss journey for water. Getting in water